Hey guys, Lego Empire bringing you guys another Consider the Bricks this week for the 1st of October. I don't know if I'm doing a mock from October. I'm just going to put that out right now. I would like to do something Hoth related, but I might wait till next spring when we see if we have some of these new sets I'm about to talk to you guys about today. So, going through the reviews for that I'm going to be doing this week, I'm going to do the 20th anniversary ATRT. Today I built the Duel on Mustafar. I built the Geonosian Starfighter that came with Cody and Kiadi Mundi, and I also did the droid dropship that came with 3 droids, and then I also unboxed some other stuff that I had just sitting in packing paper. Some other things that I've done this week is I have got one of my. This is not Star Wars, but with Halo coming out in a couple weeks, it's one of my favorite games. I decided to pick up the Pelican Inbound set from Mega Bloks, and it's cool, and I'm glad it came finally back in stock. I have my notifications turned on, and at like 2 in the morning, they were like, hey, buy this set now. So I did, because I think Halo Infinite's going to be great. And I don't know if I'm going to build this set, because at the time of making this, it was like $300 or $500, depending on where you looked. And I'm tempted to hold on to it and sell it. I don't know, though, because I want to build this one to go with my Scorpion tank in the other room. And the Warthogs that I have that are just taking up space now in my room. So, reviews this week, Geonosian Starfighter. We're going to be doing 2 videos for the Duel Mustafar. One comparing why these figures are good, and then what they did with the General Grievous Starfighter and the Anakin's Jedi Starfighter is just wrong. And then also the 20th anniversary ATRT and the droid dropship. The gunship I still have not had time to build. I want to build it, I really do, but I really just don't have the time. Something like this, I want to do a speed build for. If you guys have noticed with my content, I have not been doing speed builds. I have not had the time, and it's been too dark outside for me to do it. I need to get more lights in my room. The big thing with doing the speed builds is they're very time consuming, because a lot of it, you guys, it may take me 4 hours or 3 hours or 2 hours to do a speed build, or just to do a regular build. However, the act of speeding up the video takes a lot of my time from. It's a lot of processing power for my videos, so I understand why a lot of YouTubers don't do it. I like doing it because I like watching them myself. It's one of the things that I do that I actually enjoy and I like a lot. It does require a lot of time, though. Sorry about that. Nightmare Before Christmas cup. My wife got it for me. Anyway, so going on to the news for this week. I don't know if you guys have heard, but if you've been living under a rock for the past 2 weeks, let me explain to you some things that are happening in the LEGO community. For one, over the past 48 hours, apparently the biggest LEGO set, the new biggest LEGO set, has actually leaked. And no one saw this coming, neither did I. It's the Titanic. But it's not a bad Titanic. I'll put a picture on screen right now. It's actually a fairly decent Titanic. No figures, it's all pieces, about 10,000 pieces. I think it was about 100 or 80 more pieces than the Colosseum. But it's a big set, and once you guys see this photo that I put on screen here, you're going to understand that this is pretty cool. It looks like something you would put in a glass case on a table. Or on like a... you'd put it on a table behind your couch. That's against a wall. It definitely is a display piece. I can't wait to see the mocks that come out of this set. People are going to use this as a base, and they're either going to make the movie, or even better, they're going to make wartime versions of this set. Because what people didn't know is that these ships were used as transport vessels during World War II and World War I, which is pretty incredible. So I can't wait to see those kind of mocks. It'll definitely be incredible to see what the LEGO community does once they've made these. I know in the past people have made their own versions of them, but this just looks so good. Like, there's a mask. There is a mast that goes from the front of the ship all the way to the back. There's 4 smokestacks, and it's not like the gunship where parts of it are showing through with studs. It's completely flat and almost like, I would say it's like 1 to 32. Mm, maybe like, yeah, like 1 to 32 or like 1 to 16 scale. And it looks really good. Whatever scale they picked, it's awesome. I am very happy. It's going to be about $400 or $500, so kind of expensive for a set, but it's a lot of pieces, so actually no, I think it's gonna be $600. I think it's gonna be 650 or $700. I think. I don't have a price on it yet because I haven't looked. I just see the pictures that are floating around. I don't know if we actually know the price yet, but I believe it's gonna be around $600 or $700. Closely compared to the Coliseum. Sorry about the gross misjudgment of the price earlier, but again, cool. So that's the one of the most recent things of news. But there are now circulating in the Star Wars community. There are news of sets coming out over the next 6 months. So starting with Black Friday, we have the UCS AT-AT. It's a UCS AT-AT. It looks like the one from the Rise of Skywalker or like the Skywalker Saga Lego trailer. I think it looks cool if it's what M&R Productions says it is. It could be something completely different. It could be all black. I don't know. It looks cool. I hope that when we see these set pictures, it'll probably leak. Honestly, probably at the time of making this, it could leak any day now. Being that it's about to be October 1st and it's supposed to come out Black Friday, literally any day in October we could get a picture of this set. I wouldn't be surprised if we see retail photos from vendors. Typically what happens is when retailers like mom and pop shops go to put their orders in for the holiday, these sets are going to be leaked by those people. And that's not a bad thing. It's good for us. I'm hoping it doesn't affect anyone's job, but it is what it is. Now, moving on to the second thing here, though, I forgot to mention this. Being that these sets are coming out in the fall, there has been all over the news. If you guys don't watch the news, I don't know if you do, but there's going to be toy shortages over the fall season. So if there's a set you're trying to get for Christmas or someone's birthday or whatever the day is, or Hanukkah or whatever holiday you celebrate, please consider buying it when it is released. This gunship went out of stock the day it came out. If they're already saying there's going to be a shortage of the UCS AT-AT or toys, there's going to be a limited number of these sets. And I'm not going to say it's going to be as scarce as when the Millennium Falcon came out, the most recent one, but it's definitely going to be up there. I don't imagine they're going to have too many of these at LEGO stores day of, but the most they're going to have is day of and... Wait, no, it's going to be day of. It's going to be Black Friday. It's going to be the peak day for LEGO sales. That I guarantee it. And I'm almost positive they're going to run out as well. And you're not going to see them. You might see them one or two more times before Christmas. And that's in retail stores. As far as online goes, they can do a bunch of drops and have them available. But I'm almost positive they're going to be out of stock day one and then probably on back order. So buy it early, save your money, be ready for that drop. Now, going on to the sets for January. This is where things start getting a little weird. So we got the dates for the Book of Boba Fett and Hawkeye, and we have all the dates for the Marvel movies that are coming out in the fall. So potentially we might get Hawkeye sets. I mean, I know they dropped the What If sets kind of just out of nowhere. So we could get Hawkeye sets if there's anything really cool, like we did Black Widow earlier this year. On top of that as well, in January, the current... Excuse me, I'm very tired. I had a long day. The current rumors that are circulating for January, well, starting with the end of December, January sets, we have Boba Fett's Palace at $100, set 75326. We don't know if this is going to be a full palace like before, or if it's just going to be his room. We don't know yet. I imagine that for $100, it's going to be a set maybe along the same size as the Throne Room Duel that we got last year, the re-release. I wouldn't be surprised if it's something that's sort of that big or elevated or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think we're going to get a Rancor because the Rancor died in Return of the Jedi, but maybe he got a new one. I don't know. It'd be nice. Speculation. Definitely going to get a Fennec Shan and Boba Fett, but it's going to probably be the same Boba Fett from this summer's wave, so don't get your hopes up on a retexture or a new version of that. Going on to the next set we have here, we have a Hoth Battle Pack. So as you guys noticed, with we got the AT-AT last year, we got the Snowspeeder for the 20th anniversary as well. We are also, and like, just like, there was one this year too. Oh, no, it's next year. So we're going to get a Hoth Battle Pack, which potentially comes with Snowtroopers or Rebels. We don't know yet. It's going to be $30, and it's going to be set 75320. That being said, I'm excited. I'm hoping we get more Snowtroopers. That would be really cool. We have the Razor Crest Micro Fighter, which we've known about since about the summer of this year, which is going to be $10, and it's the only one of this wave, I believe. The Hoth ATST for $50, set 75322. And that is kind of what I'm thinking about doing my mock. I kind of want to do a snow mock. That'd be kind of cool to do like a Hoth battle, but I'm probably going to end up buying one more Snowspeeder, and then... Oh, God. From there, we'll probably think about when I'm going to do it. I'd like to do it because that's pretty cool. It's a pretty iconic battle. And I have two AT-ATs, and then with the UCS one, I could do this thing where the AT-ATs are like super far away, and they look smaller, and then with the big one, it's just right there. We'll see. We have two unknown sets, one for $30, and one that's also an unknown price. Boba Fett's Palace, like I said, is $100, set 75326. We have Luke's Skywalker helmet, which is part of the helmet series. It's going to be Luke Skywalker's helmet. I imagine it's going to be... I don't know how they're going to do this set, but I imagine it's going to be a set that can come off the stand. It might be one of the more unique ones, kind of like the Probe Droid. But I imagine it'll be on a stand that goes straight up like this, like all the normal ones. And then the helmet will click onto it. And I imagine it'll have the visor, and I doubt the visor will go up and down, but it'll probably be there. It'll probably be green or yellow. I'd be really surprised if they did not put glass on it, just because that'd be very weird looking, because it's not going to be his face. It's going to be just his helmet, I'm pretty sure. It'd be really unsettling to see them make a human person's face brick built. I think it'd be a huge turnoff for the set. I think the Statue of Liberty's face looked better than a human brick built face, but I mean, if you guys know about that issue, you know. Now, going on to the next set, we have the Mandalorian helmet for $60. It is Mando's helmet. It's silver. It's going to probably look similar to Boba's, but silver. I'm hoping for chrome. Probably not going to get it. It's probably going to be gray. Oh well. Then we have the Death Star fight scene, set 75129. So, Death Star fight scene. We already have the duel. So, the theory right now is that this is going to be a trench run. We have not had a trench run compatible sets, I believe, since the early 2000s. I don't think we've had a Darth Vader's TIE Bomber and a X-Wing on sale at the same time. I'd be really surprised if we got a double pack of that with a little trench for $60. So, Death Star fight scene, I have no idea what that could be. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, but I'm hoping for a trench run scene, but maybe it's like for $60 is nothing. There's no pieces there that this could be done to like... Okay, so keep in mind, the Boba Fett Starship was $50. So for $10 more, the same price as a helmet set, you are going to get a trench run. So I don't think that's going to happen. Death Star fight scene, I mean, it could be an A-Wing and a TIE Bomber, or an A-Wing and a midi-scale TIE Fighter, but that doesn't make any sense either. Death Star fight scene. That's just so vague. I mean, a Death Star fight scene could be Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader. I mean, there's not many fights that you can think of. So you think the Battle over Endor, you think Yavin 4, and you think of the two fights between Vader and Darth Vader, Obi-Wan and Luke versus Vader in the two different movies. What would be really cool with this set, and I don't think it's going to happen, but something that'd be super cool is they do a back-to-back. So similar to I'm glad I picked this set to be here, but similar to this set was like $20. And so what I imagine they could do is they could do a back-to-back. So like there'll be a wall right here, and on one side it'll be Obi-Wan versus Vader, and then on this side it'll be Anakin versus Vader, and maybe Palpatine. We get a little bit of overlap here from these sets. That would be really cool. I think that'd be worth $60. Lego doesn't really do these. I mean, they did it with like the Bespin Duel, Bespin Duel, the Duel in Cloud City. My bad. The limited edition set from last year. They do movie moments, so this could be a movie moment with that in mind. Um, I don't think it's going to be the gap where Luke and Leia and Han are jumping the gap and swinging from stormtroopers. That's not a very iconic set. I just remembered that that scene even existed in the first place from A New Hope. Um, Death Star fight scene. Um, I mean, I really hope they're not going to sell a mini scale set where it's like a mini Death Star with like ships around it, or it's going to be like two small fleets fighting each other. I don't think they're going to do that, but I think my favorite theory that I just concocted was the dual fight. That would be incredibly cool and super displayable. Almost certainly would be an 18 plus set. Um, I'm hopeful. It'd be also a really cool playset too. So then after this we have Yoda's training for $80, I believe. Yeah, $80. And there's two running theories. It's going to be episode 5, Yoda's training, where it's Luke in the cave or Luke at Yoda's hut on Dagobah, and he's going to be training, and there might be like an X-wing like thing there, or Yoda and him doing the rock levitation, or it's going to be Darth Vader fighting Luke in the cave where he's fighting himself when he cuts the face off. It's never been attempted. Would kind of be cool. I mean, it's not something that I'd be too keen on displaying. I'd buy it to buy it, and it'd be lucky if it got built if it's not cool. The other theory is that it's going to be Yoda's training in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, where he's training younglings when Obi-Wan walks in to ask about Kamino. That would be really cool. However, this would be on par with Lego almost committing, what's the word? It's almost on par with the way Lego delivered the UCS Gunships YouTube video, being very out of touch and tone deaf. I would be so surprised if they went Clone Wars, because you would see hundreds of videos and memes of a Lego Anakin cutting down children, if there are any Lego kids in this set. We currently have the Grogu mold with his stature and everything. That would be terrible. That would be the worst optics possible. Because you're going to see all these Lego channels and all these Lego websites start saying, oh my god, my kid is having his Lego figures fight, and they're recreating potentially a very, I would say, controversial scene from Star Wars in general. I don't even think we've seen that scene in a Lego game. So I doubt it's going to be the Revenge of the Sith, but it probably could be the one from Episode 2. Even then, though, people would still make the mock and it would happen. Bad optics, but if it happens, it's going to be great. It's going to be great for content. It's going to be great for watching that whole situation unfold, honestly. So let's hope for Dagobah. Let's hope it's tame and we just get another, set that's from original trilogy. And if we get something from the, oh man, what do you call it? Extended original prequel. If we get anything from the prequel trilogy, cool. I'm concerned. If we don't, that's fine too. I'm not too twisted on it. And the last one is Luke's UCS Landspeeder for $200. Oh god. Oh man. UCS Landspeeder. Here's the thing. For $200, I'm imagining it's going to be a little bit smaller than the V-Wing. Or not the V-Wing, the A-Wing. I knew it was one of these, but I think it's going to be smaller than the A-Wing, and I'd be surprised if it is about the size of, maybe a little bit bigger than the Geonosian Starfighter I have here. And even if it's like this big, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a little UCS uh, land speeder. However, if they release a UCS land speeder in this box, I'm going to be very upset because I'm not a huge fan of the land speeder to begin with. However, you best believe I'm not displaying a giant land speeder. I'll ride that all the way to the trash can. It's going to be bought and sit in my closet, and I'll never build it. So I may not buy it. There are some sets that I just choose not to buy. However, I may buy it. I don't know. It depends on what it looks like. If it's tiled off and it looks sleek, buying it. If it's not, might wait to pick it up on sale. Or when it's about to go out of business. We'll see. We're like about to, be discontinued. But yeah, on that note, that's about it for the news. Oh, no, it's not. I thought I was done. I lied. There's 2 more sets that are coming, and one of them I hope is real so much. I want it to be real. I want to will it into existence. But I don't know if we'll get it. So, the first rumored set that we might be getting that's not on the list for January is a duel on, I couldn't tell you his ship, but it's the Imperial Light Cruiser from Mandalorian, except it's Luke versus the Death Trooper. As you guys might be aware, since the set is like $170, the Death Trooper itself is like $55 mint. Used, I think you can get it for like $30, but still, that's a lot of money for a figure. A lot. So the rumor is that's going to be Luke Skywalker, a new Luke Skywalker, and it's going to be like $20-$30, and it's coming with 3 or 4 Death Troopers. So that's about $10 a trooper. Not bad. Definitely an army builder. The reason why I think that this set and the duel on Death Star fight are linked is because if they're making a brand new Luke Skywalker, they're going to want to use that figure multiple times. They're not going to wait and make another one. So, it's good if one set gets leaked to be true and the other has not yet, it's pretty good evidence that if they make one figure once, they're going to want to use it for multiple sets. Take a look at the Mustafar set I have here. Now, the last set is the one that I don't think is going to happen. The only precedent that makes me believe it's going to happen is that we currently have a Mace Windu in circulation from this thing here. LEGO likes to reuse figures, so you have to think about what you can realistically make and then go from there. So we have 2 versions of the Republic tank that have ever been made. One that's massive, that's in the other area where I store my Legos. And we have 3, I actually have 4 of these sets. One's in the box because it's my favorite set of all time. I love the Republic Fighter tank. It's a great set. Probably one of the most underrated sets, and it's just so perfect. Anyway, one that's small, one that's big. This one is rumored to be in the middle scale. So the original was $20. The big one I think was $80. So this one would probably be around $40-$50. And the rumor is that it comes with 3 187th Legion Airborne Troopers and Mace Windu. The only part of this that has precedence is that it's Mace Windu, and we haven't had this in a couple years. That's it. I think it's been 3 or 4 years. I think it came out in 2018, and we came with Aayla Secura, another Jedi, and some clones. And it came with the clone tank driver. That's about it. So this has no tank driver, but it has 3 clone troopers we've never seen before except in the end of Clone Wars. And Mace Windu. I do not think this is going to happen. I think this is fake. I don't think it's going to happen. Quote me now. But I don't think it's going to happen. And if it does, I will buy 100 of them. I love this set. I'll probably buy another 4 of them. They're good looking vehicles. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for right now. As more stuff come out, I will talk about them. We still don't know the figures for the UCS AT-AT, but I'm hoping we get something soon. Like I said, even now, at the time of making this, October 1st, it could have already leaked in the last 12 hours, and I wouldn't know. But we'll probably see it before our November 1st. We'll probably see it either a week beforehand, or we're going to see it like a month beforehand. It's like the end of October, we might see something. But yeah, as always, I've been Lego Empire, and let me know. Are you guys going to get any of the stuff I mentioned that potentially could be coming out in January? How many are you going to buy? Why? Give the video a like. Let me know that you guys think my content's okay. Let me know down in the comments. Talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Are things good? Are you drinking lots of water? And also, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys next time.